Hey everyone, it's Tina. I'm going to walk you through filming a UGC today, step by step. This particular UGC is for a color changing foundation, and I'm in my bathroom. I've got the product here, and I just gave my nails just a really quick little swipe of something just kind of nice and natural so that everything looks clean. And I've had a shower, did my hair, and I don't have any makeup on because that was what the brief requested because I got to put the makeup on. So I'm ready everywhere else. I'm just going to change my top. You'll notice that I also really cleaned up my background. So made sure the toilet was closed, made sure there wasn't any clothes hanging around. I put a couple little plants in there as props, and we're ready to go. So in my closet, I have quite a few like different, very neutral colored tank tops and t-shirts. And these are pretty much things that I wear when I shoot, just because sometimes you want a nice vibrant color, but other times you want just something really neutral so that the product shows. So I think I'm going to pick one of these neutral tank tops today. Okay, so a couple things I've done to get ready for this shoot is I've cleaned up my background. So you can see that I kind of put like a little fake plant there, a little fake plant there. I've got the window covering open, so I'm letting in as much natural light as possible, and I'm using a light right here so that I have nice light. I'm standing so that I'm in frame with a little bit of headroom and arm room so that they can, do what they will if they want to get in close, but I don't want to film it too close. They can always change that afterwards. I have put my phone on Do Not Disturb. That's really important to do. And I've also turned off the heating or air conditioning in my house right now for heating because the fan kind of can get a little bit loud. So you want to make sure you're prepared in your space. I've also got the tools that I'm going to need here, which is some other types of foundation. I've got the product, and I've got my script, and I've got my microphone. So I'm going to plug that in. Notice I put on just like a nice neutral, very easy, clean top. I've got a very neutral pair of earrings on. I've got clean hands. I don't have a lot of jewelry on. We want to focus on the product as much as possible. Actually, you know what? I just realized this is a B-roll only, so I don't actually have to speak, so I'm not going to put on my mic. Okay, so with regards to the script, I printed it out because I just like to have like a hard copy in front of me so I can check things off as I go. So I have a pen handy here as well. But you could also like have a laptop or whatever open so that you can see what you need to do. This is the instructions like about some specifics, like if they wanted me to wear a certain color or be in a certain location. So I've read through all that and I feel pretty comfortable with that. Done all the things that they've asked me to do. They asked me to have no makeup, so I've got a clean face right now. The only thing I put on was a little bit of mascara, and I might put on a little bit of lip gloss just to get started. And then here are all the clips that they want me to do. So you can see this particular brand provided me with a photo and an explanation. So I have to kind of follow these. They want these to be all separate clips. So I'm going to film that for like 15 seconds and stop. Film that, stop, film that, stop, and so on and so forth. So basically they want to see examples of not so nice foundation, and then examples of me using the color changing foundation and applying that. So I'm going to start with the shots of the not so nice foundation and then kind of clean my face and go back with a clean face and do the foundation that I'm really here to do. So this is a sped up version of one of the videos that I filmed, and I will send it to them. It's about 1.5 minutes long of just different poses and different facial expressions of applying and blending this particular product. And then they also wanted some shots of me holding the product because this particular video is going to be about a buy one, get one promo. Okay, so I think I'm done filming everything. I'm just going to go over my brief and make sure that everything is there. And then I'm going to trim some of the footage and I'm going to upload it to the Google Drive. So here what I do is I go to my phone and I select the videos that I want and I upload them to the Google Drive. Okay, so here are all of my files, like they're all separate from what I just filmed, and I've named them, so I've labeled them with like what I was doing at that time. Now I'm going to go to new and I'm going to create a new folder and I'm going to call it the brand and my name, if I can spell it properly. There we go. And then I'm going to go back to my recent pictures there, and I'm going to move all of these, go to organize, move, and I'm going to move them into that folder. I don't have to do them one at a time, it's just that I'm only working with one hand because I'm holding my phone, but you can do that in bulk. Then what you need to do is go back to your drive, and so I'm going to look for my folders. Face Love, there it is right there. So what I need to do is to make sure I share that folder. So I'm going to click on the three little dots. I'm going to go to share, and I'm going to change it from restricted to anyone with the link. And I'm going to change it as viewer to editor so the person who's receiving it can adjust the footage as necessary. And then I'm going to copy the link and I'm going to email it to them. And that's it. All in all, that brief took me about an hour and a half to film and to upload. And now I wait and see if they need any reshoots. Hopefully not. And there's $200 in my pocket, plus a free foundation that I really did like. So if you're interested in shooting UGC, follow me and I'll help you with more tips. Plus I have a course for beginners that you can take to learn the tricks of the trade.